All right. So yeah. So this is our live notes at the moment. And let me share a different page to for you. So 1 second. Okay. So we're gonna start working on our role play here. All right. So so what questions would you ask your boss when you prepare for a negotiation? So you have to pretend I'm your boss and you work in a big company, say with 10,000 people, for example, and your department's a big department. So what questions would you ask your boss when you prepare for a negotiation?
Mm. For example, are you ready for for, for your future negotiation? What's goal? Do you what goal do you have in this negotiation?
Uh-huh. Okay. Right. So that would be one question. What goal? And specifically, what kind of goals for negotiating buying computers specifically? What do you think?
Hmm, I don't understand.
Sure. So what kind of computer, what would we call the kind of computer that you would maybe want to buy?
Hmm. When I okay. Um, um, See, we have a big and rich company,
Right.
and we need to buy one thousand
Uh-huh.
great computers for all our colleagues.
Right. So you need to know
Uh,
the quantity exactly. So the quantity, the number
quant
of computers. So how would you make that a question if you're say you're talking to me and you want to find out the information? What's the question you would ask me?
uh, what's operation system?
Okay.
Uh,
What operating
uh,
system you want? Uh-huh.
yes, Linux, Windows, or
Sure. Right. So
Mac.
so with that, um, you would think the model, right?
Yes,
Um,
model.
the model. Okay. So
Uh,
you want to find out the question could be, for example, like what model do we want to right, what's the model
what's the medal
do
do you
do we want to
to
buy,
buy?
right? So that would be an example. Um, sure. Right. And then so you told me like 1,000. So what's the question do you think you could ask about the quantity?
Hmm, question.
Yeah, when you talk about quantity, what's the question word? How
Um, um, what's
use how for quantity? How
how much? How many? How many? How many?
right.
How many PC
PC? Sure.
uh, uh, do we need?
Uh-huh. Sure. Excellent. Right. So that would be a question you might ask to find out the
Oh,
inf
uh-huh. For um, for what special goals? what's computers and for what special, no, what goals
Right.
we have to buy this PCs.
Right. Okay. Yes. So the goal also in a negotiation is about the price, right?
What's price?
Okay, so what's a question you would want to try to find out information? What question do you think? Hmm. What's the question, do you think?
What's guarantees do you interested?
Uh-huh.
Do you
Hmm.
do
The
you
thing about
interest?
price. So we're thinking what's the and it's so what's the maximum price?
Maximum price?
Right.
Uh, what's and all.
Right. What's the maximum price? And it's our company. So we what? Want to what?
Spend.
Perfect. Yeah. So that would be some questions, right?
What's special guarantees do they give us
Uh-huh.
in the future?
Exactly. So guarantees or warranties. Yes.
Reclamation.
Right. Right. So, right. Okay, good. So what I would like to do is I want to, like I said before, I want to do a role play. So I'm your boss. We're going to pretend I'm your boss. You're going to speak to your boss and find out details for negotiation when buying computers for our company. So I'm your boss and you want to find out information. So you're gonna ask me questions, okay? So let me begin. So
Okay.
Dimitri, I'm not available tomorrow, and I'd like you to take the lead in tomorrow's negotiation. And I have every confidence in you. So let's talk details. Do you have any questions for me?
Of course. What I must do?
Right. Well, you work for me, so you want to find out about what you need for the negotiation. So you want to ask me questions, what you need
About computers.
about the negotiation. Mhm.
Hmm.
So
What
you can start with
what
this one.
what model do we want to buy?
Okay, great. Yes, we want to buy. It's called the TouchPad 320.
Wow.
Uh-huh. It's a very good
Touchpad.
computer. Mhm.
Oh, for what goals uh, it will be using in the future?
Well, it's going to be for everybody in our department. And so our goal is to have a computer for everybody in our department.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Repeat, please. Boss, how many computers do we need to buy?
Sure. Well, quantity wise, we need to buy 800 um, units. Right. So mhm.
What's special features and characteristics our company need for these computers?
Well, we want the basic setup. It's a good computer. So just the basics, no special features
No
for
special.
this. Mhm.
What operation system
It's
we
Windows.
must
Mhm,
only Windows. Uh,
mhm.
Official or or not official?
Yes, yes. We want certified Windows. Yes.
10, 11,
11.
11.
Yes. And
Um,
what's the most
how,
important you want to know about? Mhm.
how about guarantees, which we have to ask them?
Uh-huh. Well,
One,
we want,
2 years.
right. We want 2-year warranty on the computers.
And free services. Service.
Free what? Service?
Service.
Service, yes. Yes, part of the warranty. It will be a service plan. Yes. Now, what's the most important thing you got to find out about with the negotiation?
Um, how about price? What's maximum and minimum price?
Sure. Well, the maximum we can spend is $450, but I'd like to get you the best possible deal for the company. So try to get them down to $350 per unit.
About $400.
Yeah,
It's
the maximum is 450. The minimum's 350. Mhm. Okay.
Okay. I think for our goals, model Acer LB 100 and T will be great.
Okay, great. Well, we want the touchpad 320. So let me know how it goes tomorrow when you negotiate it. Okay. All right. So let me give some feedback to you. All right. Let me give this a little bit. So good job overall with this. Couple little things here. Um so you said this, right? You said something like, how about guarantees have to ask them? Um, so couple things. We wouldn't say guarantees. Um, we would say warranties. How about like,
Warranties.
yeah, what warranty do we want? What warranty do we want? Right? Because it was good. You did a good job because you started talking about 1 year or 2 year. So that would be a better, more specific question with that. So, but good job overall with that one. Um, right. And um, so, um, and here you also asked with the, you also asked What's the special feature characteristics? So you're asking for more than one thing, right? So what are the special features we want? So that would be a little better also, not what is, because you're asking for more than one thing. So that's what we would say. Okay. With that. Okay. Let's do a little exercise here with this. So what you're going to do, Dimitri, is fill in the blanks with the appropriate word. So read number 1, and here I put in a clue, right? So read number 1 and tell me what you think is missing.
What model does the company want to mm,
For
I don't have any clue.
purchase.
Purchase.
Mhm. That's some new vocabulary. Okay.
Uh, quantity. How many
And
looking to buy?
and regarding
Real regarding
regarding quantity. Okay. And number 3,
mm,
read it
mm,
aloud for me so I can hear.
and what's the maximum budget? Uh, uh, purchase
Per
purchase
per
per
per unit. You know that language? Per unit?
yes.
Okay, so what does that mean? What's the per unit?
How much dollars we can spend for one computer?
Exactly. Perfect. All right.
Do we have any features?
This is a difficult one. So it's like, do you have a range, right? So it would say flexibility
Flexibility.
in our price, right? I said 450, between 450 and 350, right? So that's flexibility. So, mhm,
Mm, okay.
okay.
Like flexibility. Okay, sorry, that's 500 touchpad, 320 is at no minimum.
Hmm. No more than,
More than.
right. So if I say no more than $150 per unit, how is it? How could you say that also using some of the vocabulary you told me? The maximum price, right?
Maximum price, yes.
What's the maximum price here?
Mm.
$150, right?
Uh, $450 maximum price, minimum $150.
Right. So with this case, it would be, if at our role play, it would be 450, no more than 450. So good memory, yes. Okay. All right. So now tell me, which statement, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, confirms the details of a deal?
I forgot this word. Confirm.
It means that it's the making sure you know exactly what you're asking. So in some ways it's about the what the correct information is. So confirming the details of the deal. So what are the details of the deal?
Mm.
The first statement, the
Wow.
second, the third, fourth.
First, second.
No, just one statement. So if we look at this, let me help you. No, number 5 confirms the details. So I'm sorry, we need 800. Now, so
Mm.
so
I got.
okay, what do you get? So 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 what's 800? What's that?
It's a quantity of future
Right,
computers.
right. What's the model?
30 touchpad 320s
Right, 320, right. And the maximum
medal.
budget is
And maximum price 400 and
right.
half.
So yeah. So these are the details of the deal. All right.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do another same role play, right? So let's try it again. Speak to your boss about the details of negotiation. I'm gonna use the same information. Now you're going to try to use some of this vocabulary that we just looked at. Try to remember some of this, okay? So if you're not remembering, I will show it to you. So are you
Okay.
ready to redo the conversation?
Mm. Let's start.
Okay, good. All right. So, Dimitri, I'm not going to be able to do the negotiation tomorrow. So I want you to do it for me. Okay.
Okay.
So I have all the
Um,
confidence. So let's talk details. Do you have any questions?
okay, I have some questions for you.
Uh-huh.
It's a big deal buying um, computers for our big company.
It is.
Uh,
But I know you can do it.
um, how many computers do we have to buy?
Uh-huh. Well, um, we're looking to buy 800 units. So that's the quantity that we're looking to buy and to purchase.
Um, what's model do you recommend me to look after look for?
Sure. Well, we're looking to purchase the TouchPad 320 model.
It is better. How about price? Budget? How about budget? What we can give me for buying
Uh-huh.
per
Sure.
one unit?
Sure. Well, the maximum we can spend per unit is $450. But I like to get the best possible deal for the company. So try to get them down to $350 per unit.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Mm, for example,
Mhm.
what's operation system
Sure. We
do you
want
know
Windows. We want Windows 11.
on Windows 11?
Mhm.
Yes, I have some some thoughts in my mind.
Okay.
Many as we well known company, big company, well known
Hmm. Well
well
done.
known company. From time to time, I as special manager uh,
Uh-huh.
get many offers uh, other from other uh,
Uh-huh.
IT companies
Sure.
which sell uh, computers, tablets,
Right.
smartphones.
Right. Right. Well, you definitely find out what this one company wants to sell us for. Now, did do you know exactly what we can you confirm what I want you to negotiate?
Um,
Tell me, just make sure it's about price and, numbers. I wanna make sure can you confirm what, I want you to negotiate tomorrow? Mm,
Show me, please.
sure. So,
Mm. Yes, no problem.
okay, good.
I'll be sending you all new information about my deals.
Sounds great. Good. Yeah, send me a text when you find out what you can negotiate. Excellent. All right, good. So let me give some feedback to you. All right, definitely an improvement with this. You were more confident initially with asking the questions, right?
I have a question
Of
for you,
course.
boss. If I um, made good negotiations, um, uh, would I get extra money for my salary
Sure. Sure. There's the
bonus
bonus. Right.
bonus?
Of course. Yes, definitely. Um, definitely you would. Okay, let me
What
give
what's bonus? I can wait.
10%, all right, of
Mm,
all the money that you bring in extra for the company.
wow.
Okay, let me help you with a little bit. I think you said something like number 3 here. You said ask special manager to get many offers, other IT companies. Yeah, I think what you're saying is, you could ask the question, um, can I find other companies, you know, to do a deal, to do a deal, something like that, you could say, right? So in some ways, um, right. So can I find other companies to do a deal with? You could say. So you're asking other companies. So that's what you could say there. Um, right. But you definitely used some of the vocabulary. All right. So good job with that. I'll put some of that vocabulary in the notes right there, and I'll always send you a copy of the PDF. So well done with this, okay?
Okay.
All right, good.
Are you in Albania now?
I am definitely.